this the name of the book?
Okay. Private Summer. Yeah, this is being a mother. You can be approached anytime, anyhow. So happy to be here again this after a long time of not being live. And today I'm going to share what I learned this so far, the beginning of this week. One great thing that I have learned this week is the power of positivity, being positive. It's a very powerful thing that it doesn't only empowers me to do more, but also to know how great I am. Because many times I just see that I am not enough, I didn't do enough, I blame myself. But when I sit down and I just see what I have been doing. Someone was there, I was just chatting with one of my great mentors, and she lives in US, and she said that Sunday, you deserve to an honor for this. And I really look into myself and I see that I have been doing a lot of things. And this is not only with me. I know so many of us, so many of you who are watching, you have done great things. But sometimes you don't see it. You don't see those great things that you have done, but you just see the negative. Oh, I have failed on this. I am not enough. Yeah, no, you are enough, and you have done great things, and yet greater things are ahead of you for you to do. You are doing amazing. It is not always, sometimes when we feel it, that's when we recognize it. But sometimes there are moments when we don't even feel how much we have done, but yet we have done great things. So I just wanted to share my experience this week, that I just, at the beginning of the week, over the weekend, I really felt like, what have I done? What have I accomplished? I was looking like there was nothing that I've accomplished. But I went through some video training, and I also went on reflection time to reflect, and then I see how much, where I was and where I am now and where I'm going. I see that, oh, Sunday, you have done great things. You are doing great, and keep up. I have to pat myself at the back and say, Sunday, you're doing great. And sometimes we are the greatest critics of our own self, not waiting for others to criticize. Yes, other people criticize, but sometimes we're the greatest enemies to our own self, because we fail to see the great things that we have done, and that demoralizes us. So I'm here to encourage you. I know you have been doing great. You are amazing. And that's why sometimes we don't see the great things, because there is a great purpose ahead of us. There is a great thing for us to do, accomplish ahead. And sometimes that greatness is hidden, so that we don't feel that we have done enough and brag about it, but to see the great journey that is yet ahead, the great and good things that are yet ahead for us to accomplish. And accomplishing it, it's not going to come easy. Sometimes it's not that easy. It sometimes comes with sweating, thinking, and sometimes going to do research. Sometimes you feel like you have failed, but no, you have not failed. In fact, when you say you have failed is when you've given up to try. But when you still have one more chance to try, you are never a failure. And you can never just announce yourself a failure if you still have the opportunity to learn, you still have the opportunity to ask. Sometimes, yeah, because sometimes we don't know everything. You can go and ask someone. You can still go and learn. You have the ability to learn. You have the ability to go and research. Ask some questions. Go and ask some people who have gone ahead of you in that particular area that you wanted to do, and that can create that positive mindset too. And because we want to compare ourselves with others, that's sometimes where we don't see the great things we have done. But there was today, I just laughed so hard. I was reading a book, and then just a very small book today, and I'm almost finishing it. And it says that you don't need to compare yourself with someone. You have to compare yourself with your ignorance. I just laughed with my ignorance. Oh my God. So I need to compete with my ignorance. So if I don't know, I need to go and learn. That is, I laughed really when I read that. I said, oh my God, this is one of the greatest. I never had that since. But it really taught me that there is no limit for learning. There is no limit to learn something new and to improve on yourself and to become better person. There is no limit. The only limit you can give yourself is only yourself. If you decide not to learn, you decide not to try, decide not to give a chance, that's when you fail to learn. But I am here to encourage you that you can do it. You can do it, and it's possible. If some people can do it, what do you think is difficult for you to do? Everyone else go and learn. They go and ask questions. They go and do research. And now the best thing is that we have the internet, which is every time there. For I know not everyone, but in some places where I was there, sometimes the internet can really be bad, even though you have the data, but it's not working. So that is still not an excuse, because I was there too, where the internet is not available. I have to wait and I have to give myself grace to just create something that I can do in that moment when the internet is not working, until when it comes off, and then I start again. But for everyone that have internet, there is a great opportunity to learn. We have a lot of things to learn on YouTube. You can learn on Google. You can Google some things. They are free courses. Sometimes they're free courses. So just have that positive mind. Anything you don't know, go and learn it, or go and ask someone. Sometimes I used to get afraid to go and ask people of what I don't know. I thought maybe they will say, up to this time, you don't know that. And those people have never said it. It's only me who's saying that to myself and limiting myself from going to ask some questions. But I realized that never helped me. It never took me anywhere. And I decided to go and ask questions. Wherever I did not understand, I go and I ask questions. And sometimes I go and do my research. I love really researching, studying. In my quiet time, I just go through some videos. If I don't want to read, go through some video reading, listening to it while I'm cooking, listening to some motivational speaking when I am taking shower or I'm doing something. It really helps a lot, because at that moment when I am doing something, I am also learning. My brain is learning something, and it keeps me positive. It keeps me, knowledge is power. But until you apply it, that's when it becomes powerful. Yeah, that was also a big blow to me, because I have been learning a lot. I learned a lot. But how much of those things that I've learned that I have applied into my life, into my business, into my family? Yeah, sometimes I applied some, but maybe not the greatest percentage. And that was also a very big lesson for me, being positive and applying the knowledge that I have learned. And this is something grateful. Today I got my hair really so bad, but since in this week, I just choose to be grateful. I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain, but my hair is really so bad. I decided to relax it because it is breaking so bad. So I just come here to share what I learned this week, to be positive, and I'm just also sharing with you. Be positive. Don't ever criticize yourself. Be graceful to your own self. Go and learn. If you don't know something, ask. You don't know. That is the same thing that also I'm going to do, to ask for something that I don't know, or I go and do my research. Have a blessed day. Stay positive. Stay blessed. Love yourself. Encourage yourself. Empower yourself, because there are great things that you are yet to do. So keep that energy. keep that vibe. And yes, you're gonna get there. God bless you. Have a beautiful time. Bye.